Good morning, children. Today we are going to proceed ahead with the lesson Political Parties in Civics. In the earlier class, we have read about the meaning of political party, its functions, and the necessity of having a political party. So, in today's class, we are going to deal how many parties should we have. Now, in any democratic country, any group of citizens is free to form a political party. Now, in India, there are more than 750 political parties which are registered with the Election Commission of India. But actually, all these parties are not the serious contenders in the election. So, the question now comes here is that how many parties, major parties, are good for democracy? So, we are going to focus upon three different types of party system. The first one is one party system. In some countries, only one party is allowed to control and run the government. Now, these are called as one party system. They are also called as monoparty system. We can take China as an example of one party system. China is having Chinese Communist Party, which we have read in class 9th also. They are having one party system, means though people are free to form political parties, it does not happen because the electoral system over there does not permit free competition for power. So what we conclude over here is that one party system is not a good option because it is not a democratic option. We cannot call China as a democratic country. Any democratic country must have at least two parties to compete in election and provide a fair chance for competing parties to come to the power. Then we have two party system or biparty system in which the power alternates between two parties. Now, in this party system, the party which gets the majority forms the government and the other party forms the opposition. Let us take an example of US. In US, there is Democratic Party and Republican Party. In United Kingdom, again they are having two party system, that is Conservatives and the Labour Party. Now we come to the multi-party system. If several parties compete for power and more than two parties, they have a reasonable chance of coming to power either on their own or in alliance with others. It is called as multi-party system, and India is having a multi-party system. Now in this system, the government is formed by various parties coming together in coalition. Now, when several parties in a multi-party system, they join hands for the purpose of contesting elections and winning power, it is called as an alliance or a front. And we can take some examples of alliance and fronts which were formed in 2004. That is the National Democratic Alliance, the United Progressive Alliance, and the Left Front. When we look at the multi-party system, it looks very messy and it also leads to political instability, mainly because it is a coalition based on compromise. Now we see that which party system is the best option. So the answer for this question is that the party system is not something that any country can choose. The party system evolves over a long time depending on various factors. The first is depending on the nature of society, its religious and social division, its history of politics, and its system of elections. Each country develops a party system that is conditioned by its special circumstances. For example, we can take India. India has evolved a multi party system because its social and geographical diversity is so large that it is not easily absorbed by two or even three parties. So, we can say that no system is ideal for all countries and all situations. In India, we have two types of parties. One is national level party and the other one is state level party. A party that is present in several or all units of federation, it is called as national parties, and these parties are countrywide parties, so they have their units in various states, whereas the state level parties are present in only one of the federal units. Every party in our country has to register with the Election Commission. An election commission treats all the parties equally, but it offers some special facilities to the large and established parties. Now these parties, they are also given a unique symbol. All of you are aware that each party is having a symbol of their own. Now parties that get this privilege and some other special facilities, they are regarded as recognized by the election commission for this purpose. So these parties are called as recognized political parties. And the election commission has laid down a detailed criteria for the proportion of votes and the seats that a party must get in order to be called as a recognized party. So now we will see what is that proportion of votes and seats for national level party and the state level party. A party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in an election to the Legislative Assembly of a state and wins at least 2 seats in is called as a recognized state party. And a party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in Lok Sabha election or assembly election in 4 states and wins at least 4 seats in the Lok Sabha is recognized as a national level party. Now, according to this classification, there were 7 recognized national parties in the country in 2017. And so in the next class, we are going to discuss about this national level parties in detail.